Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Easy English Talk Daily.
My name is Emma.
And my name is Jack.
Wherever you are listening from right now, we are glad you are here.
On this channel, we help you practice real, everyday English.
We use natural and simple conversations.
If you enjoy learning with us, please subscribe to the channel.
And please give this video a like.
It really helps us reach more English learners like you.
Thank you so much for your support.
Yes, we truly appreciate every single one of you.
Today, we have a very interesting topic to discuss.
Yes, today we are going to talk about daily life.
We will talk about routines, challenges, and small daily moments.
These small moments make up our everyday lives.
Emma and I have very different daily lives.
Yes, and that makes our conversation more interesting.
Jack, how are you doing today?
Honestly, I feel a little tired today.
Oh no, why do you feel tired?
It has been a very hectic week at work.
What happened at work?
I had many meetings, many deadlines, and too many emails.
That sounds stressful.
Yes, the emails never stop coming.
I can understand that feeling. How has your week been overall?
It was busy, but it was okay.
My week has been quite good.
Really, what made it good?
I tried to organize my daily life better.
What do you mean by that?
I noticed I was wasting too much time
Wasting time on what?
on things that are not very important.
Can you give an example?
I used to scroll on my phone for 1 hour before getting out of bed.
Oh, I do that too.
I think many people listening can relate to this.
Yes, many people watch videos while scrolling on their phones.
Our daily routines really shape who we are.
The small things we do every day become big habits.
That is very true.
I never thought about daily life like that before.
Now, let's talk more about routines.
Okay, I will describe a typical day in my life.
Let's start with the morning.
My alarm rings at 7:30 a.m.
Do you wake up immediately?
No, I usually snooze until 8 a.m.
Of course you do.
Those extra 35 minutes feel very important to me.
What do you do after you wake up?
I take a quick shower and get dressed.
Do you eat breakfast at home?
Not really. I usually just drink coffee.
What time do you leave for work?
I leave home around 8:20 a.m.
How long is your commute?
My commute takes about 50 minutes.
A commute is the journey to work and back home.
Yes, people can commute by bus, train, car, or subway.
How do you commute?
I commute by subway.
Is it crowded?
Yes, it is very crowded.
What do you do during your commute?
I listen to podcasts to relax and learn.
Maybe you listen to Easy English Talk?
Of course, it helps me practice English.
What time do you arrive at work?
I arrive around 9:30 a.m.
What do you do at work?
I attend meetings and answer emails.
That sounds very busy.
Yes, it stays busy until lunchtime.
What do you usually do for lunch?
Sometimes I eat at my desk.
And sometimes you go out with colleagues.
Yes, when I have time.
Do you think eating at your desk is a good habit?
Probably not.
Why do you still do it?
When work is hectic, I don't have much choice.
Hectic means very busy and stressful.
That word describes my job perfectly.
My daily life is different because I work from home.
That sounds comfortable.
It is comfortable, but it also has challenges.
What kind of challenges?
The biggest challenge is staying focused.
Because there are many distractions at home?
Yes, distractions are everywhere.
Daily life may seem simple, but it is very important.
Small daily habits can change our lives.
That is a great message for everyone listening.
Really? I always thought working from home would be easier.
Many people think that, but it needs a lot of discipline.
What kind of distractions do you have at home?
My cat Luna is my biggest distraction.
Your cat distracts you while you work?
Yes, she always wants attention.
What does she do when you are working?
She sits on my keyboard or makes noise until I pet her.
That sounds cute, but also a little annoying.
Yes, it's cute, but it stops me from working.
Are there other distractions at home?
Yes, housework is another big distraction.
Housework can be tempting when you're at home.
Exactly. I see dirty dishes or laundry and then you think you should clean them quickly. Yes, I say to myself, I will do this fast.
But it never stays fast.
That's right. Suddenly 1 hour is gone.
And your work is still waiting.
Yes, and that feels stressful.
So, how do you stay focused while working from home?
I follow a very strict routine.
Can you explain your routine?
I wake up at 6:40 every morning.
That is quite early.
Yes, then I do some light yoga.
That sounds relaxing.
After that, I eat breakfast.
When do you start working?
I start working at 8:50 a.m.
You sound very organized.
It took time to find what works for me.
Do you have a special place to work at home?
Yes, I have a small office in my apartment.
That must help a lot.
Yes, it helps me separate work and personal life.
So, when you are in that room, you focus on work.
Exactly. That room means work time.
And when you leave the room, work is finished.
Yes, that helps my mind relax.
I wish I could do that.
What do you mean?
I often check work emails at home.
That can be very stressful.
Yes, it makes it hard to relax.
Many people have this problem today.
Our phones make it hard to disconnect.
Yes, phones are always with us.
Many listeners probably feel the same way.
Yes, finding balance is difficult.
Balance is a very important word.
Yes, balance means keeping things stable.
It means giving time to both work and personal life.
We often hear the phrase work-life balance.
It became very important after the pandemic.
Many people realized they worked too much.
But it's never too late to change habits.
That is a good message for everyone.
What do you usually do after work?
It depends on the day.
What do you do on busy days?
Sometimes I run errands.
What are errands?
Errands are small jobs outside the house.
Like shopping or going to the bank?
Yes, or picking something up from a store.
Errands are important, but not very fun.
That is true. Nobody enjoys errands.
Do you do errands on weekdays or weekends?
I usually wait until the weekend.
Then your weekend becomes very busy.
Yes, I spend most of it doing errands.
Maybe you can do one small errand each day.
That is a smart idea.
It will give you more free weekends.
I will try that.
Let us know in the comments if you do the same.
Yes, we would love to hear your tips.
What do you usually do in the evenings?
I just want to relax after work.
What does relaxing mean for you?
I watch TV or play video games.
Do you meet friends in the evening?
Sometimes, maybe once or twice a week.
Mostly on weekends.
Yes, weekends are better.
Do you think you get enough social time?
Probably not.
Why not?
After a hectic day, I feel very tired.
That is understandable.
Finding energy after work is hard.
What do you do in the evenings?
I try to have some downtime.
What does downtime mean?
Downtime is time to relax and recharge.
It is time without work or pressure.
Yes, it's personal time.
I like that word, downtime.
We all need more downtime.
Sometimes I feel guilty when I rest.
Many people feel that way.
Is resting really important?
Yes, rest is very important.
How does rest help us?
Rest helps the brain and body recover.
That makes sense.
After resting, we feel stronger and more focused.
I never thought about rest like that before.
Daily life is not only about doing more.
It is also about taking care of ourselves. Remember, taking breaks does not mean you are lazy.
Yes, taking breaks means you're taking care of yourself.
That is a very important message.
I agree completely.
Jack, do you have any hobbies?
Does watching TV count as a hobby?
Some people would say yes.
Good, then I have at least one hobby.
Do you have any other hobbies?
Yes, I also like cooking when I have time.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yes, cooking helps me relax.
What kind of food do you like to cook?
I like Italian food the most.
Italian food sounds delicious.
I cook pasta, risotto, and similar dishes.
That makes me hungry.
Cooking helps me forget about stress.
How does it help you relax?
I listen to music and focus only on the food.
That sounds like a great way to unwind.
Yes, it feels like meditation with pasta.
Meditation with pasta is my favorite idea today.
Jack, what about your hobbies, Emma? I know you enjoy yoga.
Yes, I love yoga very much.
How often do you practice yoga?
I practice almost every morning.
How long have you been doing yoga?
I have been doing yoga for about 6 years.
That's a long time.
Yes, yoga really changed my life.
How did it change your life?
It helps me stay calm and focused.
Were you different before yoga?
Yes, before yoga, I felt overwhelmed often.
Overwhelmed is a strong word.
Yes, overwhelmed means feeling too much pressure.
Many people feel that way. How does yoga help with that feeling?
Breathing exercises calm my mind.
And the physical movements help your body.
Yes, they release tension from my body.
Maybe I should try yoga one day.
You should try it.
But I'm not very flexible.
That is okay. Yoga is not about flexibility.
Then what is yoga really about?
Yoga is about connecting your mind and body.
I always thought you had to be very flexible.
No, you start where you are.
And then you slowly improve.
Exactly. Let us know in the comments if you have tried yoga.
Yes, we would love to hear your experiences.
Now, let's talk about weekends.
Good idea. Weekends are very important.
What does your typical weekend look like?
It changes every week.
What do you usually do?
Sometimes I go hiking or meet friends.
That sounds active.
Other times I stay home and read.
Do you plan your weekends before?
Sometimes, but not always.
Why not?
I want my weekends to feel free.
That makes sense.
I don't want weekends to feel like work.
Weekends should be relaxing.
How do you spend your weekends, Emma?
Saturdays are busy for me.
What do you do on Saturdays?
I do errands and chores.
And Sundays?
Sundays are more relaxed.
What do you do on Sundays?
I sleep in and eat a big breakfast.
Until what time do you sleep?
Sometimes until noon.
Noon. That is impressive.
I need to catch up on sleep.
Sleep is very important. Many people love sleeping in on weekends.
And some people wake up early, like me. Are you a morning person or a night person?
I am definitely a morning person.
Why is that?
I feel more productive in the morning.
I wish I were a morning person.
Why not?
I cannot wake up early, even if I try.
Do you go to bed early?
I try, but I use my phone too much.
Phones are the enemy of good sleep.
I know. I need to stop using my phone at night.
You could leave it in another room.
What if there is an emergency?
You can use a normal alarm clock.
That is a smart idea.
Old-fashioned, but effective.
Share your sleep tips in the comments.
Yes, we really need them.
One big challenge in daily life is juggling everything.
Juggling like balls.
No, juggling means managing many things at once.
Like work, family, hobbies, and friends.
Exactly.
Sometimes I feel like I'm dropping everything.
That happens to everyone.
What is the solution?
The key is to prioritize.
What does prioritize mean?
It means choosing what is most important.
And focusing on that first.
Yes, but also remembering your health and your relationships.
Exactly.
I often try to do everything.
And then you feel stressed.
Yes, very stressed.
Many people struggle with this.
What helps you?
I make a short to-do list every morning.
How many things do you write?
Only 3 to 5 tasks.
That sounds manageable.
Too many tasks can feel overwhelming.
Simple is better.
Yes, and I put the most important task first.
What if everything feels important?
Then I ask myself, what matters most today?
That is a good question to ask. Do you feel stressed in daily life sometimes?
Of course, everyone does.
What stresses you the most?
Unexpected things that change my plans.
I hate that too.
Traffic and sudden meetings are the worst.
How do you deal with it?
I take a deep breath and stay calm.
That's a healthy response.
Stress does not fix the problem.
That is very true.
It took time to learn that.
If you feel stressed very easily, please don't worry.
Yes, stress is very common, and you can learn how to handle it better.
Absolutely. It is mostly about your mindset and daily habits.
Speaking of daily life, let's talk about something everyone does every day.
Yes, let's talk about eating. We all need food to live.
That's true. Do you usually cook at home?
Most days, yes, I enjoy cooking at home.
Really? Why do you like cooking?
Cooking helps me relax, and it's healthier than eating out.
I understand that, but sometimes I feel too tired after work to cook.
That makes sense. Work can be very exhausting.
When you're tired and don't cook, what do you do?
Usually I order takeout or buy something quick from a convenience store.
Do you think that's a healthy habit?
Not really, but sometimes convenience is more important.
Yes, we all have days like that. Life is not perfect.
That's true. Have you ever tried meal prepping?
Yes, I actually like meal prepping a lot.
Really? Why do you like it?
It saves a lot of time during busy weekdays.
That sounds helpful. How do you do it?
I cook a large amount of food on Sunday.
And then what?
Then I divide the food into small containers for the week.
So your meals are ready every day?
Exactly. I just grab a container in the morning.
That must make mornings easier.
Yes, and it also helps me save money.
I should try that too, maybe on weekends.
Start small. Even 2 or 3 prepared meals can help.
That sounds doable. I will try it.
If you have good meal prep ideas, please share them in the comments.
Yes, we would love to learn from you. You know, I've been thinking about something recently.
What have you been thinking about?
How much technology has changed our daily lives?
Oh, yes. I can't imagine my life without my smartphone.
Do you think technology is good or bad?
I think it's both good and bad.
Can you explain what you mean?
Technology makes life easier, but it can also distract us.
That's very true. I love video calling my family.
Same here. My parents live far away.
And video calls help us stay connected.
Yes, we call each other every weekend.
That's really nice. Technology helps us feel close.
But at the same time, I spend too much time on social media.
That happens to many people.
Sometimes I start scrolling and suddenly 1 hour is gone.
I know that feeling. Time disappears very fast. Do you have any tips to reduce screen time?
Yes, I try to set simple rules for myself.
Like what kind of rules?
For example, no phone during meals.
That is a very good rule. I also put my phone in another room when I work.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Exactly. If I don't see my phone, I check it less. What about you watching this? Do you struggle with screen time? Please share your tips with us. Now, let's talk about social life.
Yes, socializing is very important for humans.
We are social beings after all.
Even people who like being alone need some connection.
Would you say you are an introvert or an extrovert?
I think I'm somewhere in the middle.
You like people, but also need alone time.
Exactly. I enjoy both.
That is called being an ambivert.
Ambivert. That's a new word for me.
An ambivert is someone with introvert and extrovert traits.
That describes me very well.
I think many people are ambiverts.
What about you, Emma?
I am more of an introvert.
What do you like about being an introvert?
I enjoy small gatherings and deep conversations.
That makes sense.
I prefer one meaningful talk over many short talks.
Deep conversations feel more real.
And to our introvert viewers, there is nothing wrong with that.
Yes, introverts have many strengths.
They are often good listeners and thoughtful people.
And they're usually very creative.
No matter who you are, accept yourself.
That is great advice.
Jack, what is your favorite part of daily life?
That's a good question.
Take your time.
I think my favorite part is coming home after work
Why do you like that moment?
because I can finally relax.
What do you usually do first?
I take off my shoes and sit on the couch.
That sounds comfortable.
Yes, I just breathe and rest.
That feeling after a long day is special.
It feels like a heavy weight is gone.
I understand that feeling very well.
What about you, Emma?
My favorite part is the morning.
The morning. That surprises me.
Yes, the quiet time before everyone wakes up.
What do you do in the morning?
I drink tea, do yoga, and think calmly.
That sounds peaceful.
It helps me start the day positively.
Maybe I should wake up earlier.
Even 20 minutes can change your mood.
I will try, but no promises.
That's okay. Before we finish, one last question.
Sure, go ahead.
What advice would you give to people who feel stuck in routine?
I think small changes help a lot.
Can you give examples?
Take a different route. Try a new recipe or call an old friend.
Small changes can make life feel fresh.
Exactly. You don't need big changes.
Just add small moments of joy.
Life becomes better one small step at a time.
That makes sense. Big changes can feel very overwhelming.
Yes, and small changes are much easier to keep in daily life.
I think I will try that idea.
What kind of small change will you try?
Maybe I will walk a different way home tomorrow.
That's a great idea.
Why do you think so?
You might discover something new in your neighborhood.
Yes, maybe a new cafe or a small coffee shop.
Of course, you are always thinking about coffee.
Coffee is very important in daily life.
I think that is true for you.
Coffee lovers, you understand me, right?
I'm sure they do.
What other small changes can people try?
One simple idea is waking up 20 minutes earlier.
Why is that helpful?
It gives you quiet time before the day starts.
That sounds difficult for someone like me.
It doesn't have to be forever.
Really?
Yes, just try it for 1 week and see how you feel.
I think I could try that.
Another idea is trying a new hobby,
A new hobby sounds interesting.
something you always wanted to learn.
Like what?
Painting, photography, playing an instrument, or learning a new language.
Our viewers are already learning a new language,
Yes, they are learning English.
and they are doing a great job.
You should be proud of yourselves. Learning a language takes courage.
And it also takes dedication. Language learning opens many doors in life.
New friends, new jobs, and new ideas.
That is the beauty of learning a language.
And English can become part of your daily life.
How can people do that?
You can listen to English podcasts during your commute.
Like listening to this podcast.
Yes, that was a small promotion.
You can also change your phone language to English.
That is a very smart idea.
You can watch English shows with subtitles.
You can read English books slowly.
You can follow English pages on social media.
There are many ways to practice English every day.
English does not need to be separate from your routine.
Exactly. It can fit naturally into your life.
What do you do to practice English every day?
Please share your tips with us in the comments.
Jack, we talked about many things today.
Yes, daily life is a very rich topic.
Should we review the vocabulary we learned?
Yes, that is a great idea.
These words will help you talk about daily life. Our first word is hectic.
Hectic means very busy and full of activity.
Often, hectic days feel stressful.
For example, I had a hectic week at work.
Hectic. Hectic. Our second word is commute.
A commute is the journey from home to work and back.
For example, my commute takes 50 minutes.
Commute. Commute.
Our third word is errands.
Errands are small tasks outside your home.
For example, going to the bank or grocery store.
Errands. Errands.
Our fourth word is downtime.
Downtime means free time to relax.
It is time without work or stress.
Downtime. Downtime.
Our fifth word is overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed means feeling too much pressure.
It feels like everything is too much.
Overwhelmed. Overwhelmed.
Our sixth word is juggle.
To juggle means to manage many things at once.
For example, juggling work, family, and hobbies.
Juggle. Juggle.
Our seventh word is prioritize.
To prioritize means choosing what is most important.
And doing that first.
Prioritize. Prioritize.
Our last word is balance.
Balance means giving time to different parts of life.
Like work, rest, family, and health.
Balance. Balance.
These words are very useful.
Try to use them when talking about your life.
Jack, we had a long and meaningful conversation.
Yes, we talked about many parts of daily life.
We talked about routines and habits.
We discussed stress and relaxation.
We talked about downtime and self-care.
We learned how to prioritize and find balance.
The key message is simple.
Small changes can improve daily life.
The same idea works for learning English.
Small steps every day are enough.
Now it is time for our question of the day.
We love hearing from you.
What is one thing you want to change in your daily routine?
For example, waking up earlier.
Or stopping phone use before bed?
Any answer is welcome.
Please write your answer in the comments.
We read every comment.
Your ideas can inspire others.
Thank you for spending time with us today.
We really appreciate you.
Learning English takes time and patience.
You're doing an amazing job.
Do not worry about perfection.
Progress is what matters.
If you enjoyed this video, please like it.
And subscribe to Easy English Talk.
Turn on the bell for new videos.
We post new conversations every week.
Keep practicing and building good habits.
We believe in you. Take care of yourselves.
See you in the next video. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.